Welcome in, Renegades. So I made a short video last night saying that if Bitcoin didn't go down, we would hit a bottom at 1150. Now, if you watch my TA, that's why it's very important that you have to watch all of my videos so that you know all of the details. I told you the levels. We're going to look at those real quick so that I can show you, since I said this just now. Normally we do news first, but right now I just want to show you this so that you can see. So exactly where my price target hit, we went to right here at $10.50. But as you see, there was also a price target right here at $11.54. So if Bitcoin did not continue to go down, we would have hit support somewhere around 1154 down to about 1119. Now, since that broke, we always look at the next level. That's why I draw all of these levels for you guys so that you can see if this level does break. If Bitcoin goes down, this is the next level we're going to go to. So it's very important you don't just watch a 1-minute short. Those are just to tell you what's happening right now, but you have to come here and watch my long form videos and my technical analysis to know what the next level is if that breaks. And I will start saying that on the short videos as well, so that you can just kind of get in and know what these price targets are. But it hit my price target exactly at $10.50. So if you had a buy order in there, then you actually are sitting good right now, because we're back up to 1088 already. So this is a big bull flag right here. It actually opened up the bull flag even more. It kind of depends on where this candle closes, but still by February 12th, we are expected a breakout of this area, and it will bring us all the way up to this $20 level. And that's what we're looking for. So I just wanted to explain that since my short video. I'm not going to erase the video because 1150 was a big area of support, and I stand by that. And I told you if Bitcoin kept going down using the Bitcoin hammer, then that will change. And you always have to know all of the different, scenarios that can happen. And that's why I show you these price targets, because these resistance levels and these support levels are going to either break or confirm. And so when they break, then you can know where the next price target is, right? So if 1050 breaks, we're looking at 973. Now it could go down to like 1022 before you go down there, but I just wanted to go over that with you guys real quick so you understand exactly what I mean when I'm saying like, oh, this guy doesn't know so sometimes I make videos on the spur of the moment. It looked like we were going to have a V-shaped recovery right there, and there was a possibility. That's why I scale in more as we go down. If I put a $200 order, I would have a $500 at 1150. A $200 order, I'd have a $500 order at 1050. That's how I do things. That's called dollar cost averaging. So we have big news for today, though. This is going to be the insane recovery incoming for the Internet Computer ICP with this bull flag, this 1050 support. I really think it is, but there's other great news. We have a big episode, a lot of news today. So we're going to try to get through it pretty quickly. We have some news about tracks. But before we get started, I want to shout out D. Gastonia over here. Hold on, my cat. Bro. Watch out, man. Sorry, he got himself caught in a bag. I left a bag down. He got caught in it, so I had to help him out. So real quick, this is D. Gastonia. They listed our NFTs. Unfortunately, we didn't have the 3D thumbnails, but these are 3D NFTs. Let's just go to Entrepot real quick, and I'll show you the 3D effect of them. And then we'll go into this D. Gastonia. This is an NFT marketplace over here where you can buy. You could sweep the floor. There was just one listed. Let's look at only listed, active. Okay, so 19 results here. As you see, these one is going for 100. This is a very rare Renegade, except the background. It has the gold helmet, the Renegade bike with the name on it. The real Renegade bike is right here. And we will go in here to show you this collection. So you just go in here, type in ICP oh my goodness. ICP Renegades or just ICPR. It'll show up right here. It's pretty cool. So we have a volume of 68 ICP. There's 19 listings. We just got a floor price because we do giveaways, but we're only doing the common ones, guys. Any giveaways, because we know these guys are just going to dump their stuff, but we're trying to get more holders for our actual supporters. So anybody who lists this for 2.5, you're only going to get the most common one now. Any airdrop that we do to the community is going to be the most common. And that way it holds value for our long-term holders that are holding rare NFTs. But I wanted to show you this part. So let's go into this. This is one of the Renegade bikes. This is pretty rare. If it had a gold helmet, it would be really, really, really rare. But this is a really rare NFT. It's got the actual, I call the other one the Renegade bike because it has Renegade, but this is our actual official bike with the silver helmet. This is awesome. But as you see, it's a 3D NFT. It's not just a JPEG picture. It spins around. It's a 3D NFT. And this one's going for $106. Our average is about 2.7 ICP for selling. But yeah, so they're worth about $60 each besides this little airdrop that we did that somebody was selling. Wait, did somebody just buy it for 2.5 ICP? I think somebody just bought this thing right when we were talking right now. Hold on, that could be an error. Yeah, I think it's an error, or they unlisted it. Dang, I thought somebody bought it right here live. But as you see, yeah, that's pretty cool. They must have just unlisted it. So those super common NFTs aren't going to be going for big bucks right away. But I think in the future, they're going to go for a lot. So we are going to release these common NFTs because the floor price right now is over $60. So this is great. Average 2.7. Oh yeah, somebody did just buy it. Somebody did just buy it. This volume went up to 71. So somebody bought this right when we were talking. Yep. 2.5 ICP. Boom. So these common ones are great. Like these are 3D NFTs. What I mean is because of the airdrops with the people, these ones aren't going to be going for as much. That's what I meant. But when those airdrop people get out, then these common ones are going to be worth more, the uncommon ones, and then the really, really rare ones, which are our top holders are going to have. And we're going to do an airdrop. So everyone who bought NFTs right here, anyone who has 2 of them is going to get one for free. So as you see, the floor price, when they go for 2.5 ICP, they seem to go fast. Just because there's one down there. I'm not going to say that's going to continue. But yeah, that's the pattern that I've noticed. But let's go to Degastonia. I just wanted to show you that, kind of discuss that a little bit. Let's move fast. So over here, you could actually pick, say, I want this one. Let's look at this NFT right here. So it has the Renegade bike with Renegade. So this one on Entrepot will say Renegades. You can't really see it. Right? Let's see, actually. So this one says Renegades, right? And there is another one that says Renegade. So both of these are super rare because there's a misprint. You want the Renegades and the Renegade. But if you want this one, say for 100 ICP, you're like, dang, I like that bike. Let's get this. So you go like this. Hold on. And then let's see. How do I put this thing in my cart? Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. I already had one over here. I was trying to put a new one. So if I want to pick this one, then I can go over here and check out. So I pick 100 ICP, check out. You would just basically, so you would have to connect your wallet over here, which it will ask you to do if you go to confirm. And you can do any one of the wallets that's allowed over here, Bitfinity, Stoic, or Plug. And then you can just confirm, boom, it's that easy. And you can actually, I think, I'm not sure if you can pick multiple, but I know there's a sweep button right here. So I think you might be able to sweep. Okay. I'm not sure how to sweep over here, but I know you can at least buy one at once. You'd think that you would just check the boxes. Oh, so cart 2, you just click on each one you want. So I just clicked on 3. Sorry, I haven't really used Degastonia. But so if I wanted to buy all of these for 180 ICP, I could buy all 6 at one time. This is the best feature that I've ever seen on an NFT marketplace. I knew you could do it. I just didn't really know how, right? So you couldn't buy any of these because they're not listed, right? You can't buy that one. You can't buy these ones. They're not available. But anyone that's listed, like, so that one's not there anymore. Boom, 10 ICP. So there we go. 190 ICP for all three of these Renegade NFTs. Okay. Sorry, that I'm just learning with you guys here. Degastonia, this is like my first time actually over here using it. So this is pretty cool. You can buy them all at once. I've heard about it, I read about it, and now this is my first time using it. So shout out Degastonia. You guys rock. I love your marketplace. Thanks for listing our NFT. Okay. Sorry that took so long. So I do want to go over this first. So breaking. Track's SNS raise has been featured in Music Biz World. That's pretty cool. The world's largest music industry publication. Great news for expanding the awareness of the ICP ecosystem and the future of music on the internet computer. Now, they just had an SNS launch sale. They reached their minimum goal. They have an amazing marketplace. The guys are great. That's Tom Stewart. And these other two, I don't really know, but I'm sure they're pretty cool if they're working with Tom, because Tom is just a cool dude. I like Tom. But anyway, we don't need that. Let's go over to this one. So Trax is a Web3 music startup for superfans. They've raised $2.9 million in a decentralized funding round. And this was on the 18th. Another day, another Web3 music company raises millions of dollars in funding, aiming to capitalize on artists' most devoted followers by facilitating a more personal connection between artists and fans. That's what I love about it. Because the traditional music industry, it kind of rips off the artists and the fans. And it's like you don't really get to interact with your favorite artists except through their music. You can go to their social media and stuff, but good luck getting any response for that from them. No, it's closed. I'm making a video, bro. Yeah, I'll let you up there afterwards, okay? The light comes in and it changes the color, bro. Sorry. My cat was trying to get in the window. I closed the blinds because of the silhouette in the background type stuff, and he wants to get up there, but he'll have to wait until I'm done. So, an increasingly crowded Web3 music scene, London-based startup Trax, on Tuesday, January 16th, said it raised 314,000 ICP, approximately $2.9 million at the time of raise, in a decentralized funding round conducted on the Internet Computer ICP blockchain. This injection, completed on December 23rd, 2023, allows Trax to operate its decentralized autonomous organization guided by the holders of its Trax tokens. The funds will be allocated to Trax DAO's treasury, with token holders deciding on how they are utilized. Now, anything that happens on Trax, the team will decide if they want to do a proposal on it. The community could do a proposal, and that's how things work with the DAO. So, yeah. With a war chest of about $4 million, Trax differentiates itself by acting as a content aggregator and social marketplace, catering specifically to music artists and their diehard fans, often referred to as superfans. This demographic, according to Goldman Sachs' Music in the Air report, represents a $4.2 billion addressable market and spends 80% more on music per month compared to casual listeners. Goldman Sachs expects the monetization of superfans to add $2 billion of incremental revenue for streaming platforms by 2027 and $4 billion by 2030. So this is cool. By Tom Stewart of Trax, by facilitating exclusive content drops and events, Trax aims to help artists cultivate closer relationships with their superfans and generate higher revenue. And this is what we want. We want to be able to, interact with our creators that we like, our artists that we like, and be able to support them directly instead of most of the money. Like, why do we want to support Capitol Records? Why do we want to, support like Interscope? Why do we want to support those big record labels when they take most of the money from the artists that we truly want to support? That's the problem, right? And we can't even interact with them. So maybe it'll incentivize artists to interact with their fans and fans to be able to get a closer relationship with the person that they want to follow and support. So this aligns with broader industry trends, as evidenced by recent statements from Universal Music Group CEO Lucian Grange, who emphasized the significance of cultivating superfan experience in driving revenue. Cool. So this is great. I just can't wait to see what Trax does. You know, all you need is great leaders, man. And you know, the community is now the leader. So if you guys are great, this project will be great. Like these guys turned it over to the hands. They could have just been like, nah, we ain't going to a DAO. We're just going to, you know, kind of run this stuff ourselves and do it our way. They're like, nah, let's give it to the hands of the fans. Let's give it to the hands of the people, the community. So that's what they did. All right, so we're going to take a deep dive into this week's news and updates on the Internet Computer Protocol. So Electric Capital, as we did on our video on Wednesday, we looked at this whole thing here, and looks like I didn't follow them yet. But we looked at the CVVC report in pretty in-depth. You know, it's a huge thing. There's probably more we could still look at in there. But we looked at that and just saw that venture capitalists in Crypto Valley and across the globe, interest was down during the bear market, but in the last bull market it was huge and starting to grow again. And the internet computer is taking a big chunk of that sector. So ICP in St. Moritz and WEF 2024 at Davos, World Economic Forum. Okay, so coming up, ICP at Ethereum Denver. So we're going to go over all this right now. And then Agito Val. Don't forget about Agito on the ICP NFT community. We're going to look at all that. So 2024 is a new year with bigger ICP milestones, right? Amidst significant achievements in 2023 for the ICP community, with the resetting calendar comes heightened anticipation for even greater milestones this year, promising to shape the blockchain landscape. Here are the latest headlines. So as you know, we did the CVVC Top 50 report. So this is the Crypto Valley Industries annual recap, and you can go to my last video that I did on Wednesday, and you can look and see what this is. Pretty cool. So it has been released. Once more, ICP stands tall among the top 50 blockchain networks. Now, this is for the CVVC. This is not talking about the coin market cap, like the market cap of the crypto. It's talking about the market cap of the venture capitalists and what they are investing into crypto. Now, Internet Computer hasn't had any new venture capitalists in 2022 or 2023, but they might be seeking some now. I don't know. That's something that we need to find out. Go follow Definity. They might actually talk about that stuff. That's something only the people behind the scenes would know, so I couldn't tell you. But you have to delve into the rapid growth of Crypto Valley and discover Toniq Williams' insight into the future of IT and cybersecurity. So that's pretty cool. Now, we talked about this as well. ICP in Davos, Toniq Williams at CFC St. Moritz. We've been talking about this for a while too. It was present at two significant events which happened in Switzerland during the past weeks, CFC St. Moritz and the World Economic Forum in Davos. During the WEF Davos, Toniq Williams, Jam Kamench, and Paul Musin had the opportunity to participate in various panels and discussions, focusing on the future of blockchain technology, sustainability, and artificial intelligence in the Web3 sphere. Their insightful perspectives underscored the Internet Computer's pivotal role in driving innovation across business and technology. So there we go. So they're discussing the role of enterprises in ICP's growth. In a recent feature on the Defiant News, Toniq Williams underscores the potential significance of developing solutions for large enterprises as a key driver for the growth of the Internet Computer. It's not just about Web3. The vision for the ICP, Internet Computer Protocol, is also about enterprise. Our objective is to enable people to create absolutely any kind of backend system or any online system exclusively from smart contracts. So now, I'm really hoping to get Bob Bodley on the channel. Today, we were supposed to have Javi on the channel. Let's go talk about that for a second. I wasn't like kidding or joking about that. He just had to postpone till next week. So the leader of co-founder of ICP Hub North America is going to be on the channel next week. He wasn't feeling too hot, and so we rescheduled. It gives us more time to prepare, so that's good. We can talk and like kind of get a basis going, but we're going to have him over here for sure. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's still happening, but nothing changed there. So now Bitfin, and we are going to have hopefully either Steve or Bob Bodley on the channel. Bob Bodley is with Toniq Labs. They have the Stoic wallet. They also have the Bionic Marketplace, which is the Bitcoin Ordinals Marketplace. You can purchase the CKBTC. So I'm really excited about the future. Hopefully we'll have Tom Stewart from Trax on the channel too. We just have a big lineup coming, and it's just kind of on their schedule. Like, I have my lives and they can come anytime they want. Or they're available. Really, it's not that they want, whenever they're available. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have some big stuff, and hopefully Six Figs can come co-host with me, or maybe Victor or Igito, who knows. So Bitfinity Network has successfully secured $7 million in funding with backing from Polychain, which is one of the biggest contributors to Internet Computer from Venture Capitalist Fund and Parify Capital. These two are just pivotal in the Internet Computer. They're super smart. They knew the Internet Computer was the blockchain to watch, and so they invested in it. And this is what I like to see. So, and they raised $7 million. That's not a small feat for a layer two, or not a layer two, but like a DApp, you know, the Bitfinity Network. So it's kind of like a layer two, but not really, because they don't have a token. But it does kind of add, accessibility to the Internet Computer. So we'll call it a layer two, layer 1.5. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's just Bitfinity. They have a wallet. They have a DApp, the Infinity Swap. They have the Bitfinity wallet. And they're doing stuff in the ordinals now with their EVM. So the vision entails fortifying Bitcoin-enabled DeFi services through a side chain. Oh, it is a layer two. It is a layer two. I was right. It's a side chain. Okay. Dang. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It just sounded, the way they said it, it sounded like a side chain, right? I don't know. It is a side chain, it looks like. At Denver, expect a lineup of exciting events from ICP at the upcoming at Denver. Come connect with community members, explore ecosystem dApps demos, and dive into the multi-chain booth to witness the capabilities of the Internet Computer. See you at the event. That's cool. Denver. My daughter was born in Denver. That's crazy. My daughter was born in Denver, St. Luke's Presbyterian Hospital. ICP Moments. The Internet Computer DMail Subhub, boasting direct communication access to DMail's extensive user base, is now operational. Okay. So I'm a little bit confused still by this, so let's kind of just go give this a little bit of a look-see here. Because there was an old DMail and a new DMail, and I don't know if this DMail is just boosting the other DMail or what's going on here. They kind of need to explain that a little bit. Okay, well, we can't even get into here yet, so I might just do that later. But let me tag this, or let me link this over here for you guys so you can look at this as well, because we're going to kind of go over it a little bit faster now, and then we'll get into some comments over here too. But so ICP Moments, we got the DMail Subhub, a recent community meetup was organized by DAO and Shenzhen, delving into opportunities and challenges that 2024 holds for the Web3 landscape. ICP Hub Philippines has unveiled the award winners to the Think Hackathon. Catch the upload stream on YouTube. And that's why I linked that over here so that you can come over here and look at all this stuff. You can watch other videos. It's most likely ICP Hub Philippines or Definity. Let's go look. Let's see which one it is. Pause. Okay, it's ICP Hub Philippines. Nice. Okay, so I'm subscribing to them. They have 8,000 followers. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this. That's really cool. Come, dude. You guys use that link that I gave you. Go into this article. Come over here. Press on YouTube right here and go follow these guys. They have more followers than I do. Dang, good job, guys. I'm not jealous at all. I'm actually happy. Anybody who's successful on the Internet Computer, I am happy for you. And so good job. Good job, ICP Philippines. Actually, I'm thinking about going to the Philippines. I have some friends that have family there, and one of my moderators from the Philippines, so I'd know people there. I might move there. If I make a lot of money in crypto, I'm actually thinking of moving to the Philippines for real. Like crypto-friendly laws, cheap living, like I could buy a big house. So I'm really thinking about doing it. Dominic Williams was invited for a podcast episode with Acast, where he delved into the intricacies of the Internet Computer. Tune in. And Emilio Canessa, and Herbert Yang were featured speakers in the B2GC event. line up to explore the national blockchain infrastructure, paving the way for more digital Thailand, a more digital Thailand. So a recent publication on Cointelegraph highlights Neopet's co-founder Donna Powell's suggestions that even traditional game studios should consider leveraging technologies like ICP for enhanced security. That's a good idea. Trax is one of the latest projects to become an SNS DAO, and we just talked about that. That's funny. By doing so, it is set to become the world's first artist and fan-owned music platform. 5 DAOs on ICP hold the top 15 positions on DeFi Llama's governance page, led by NNS in the first spot. Cool. Now, Agito Val. Stepping into the spotlight, Agito Val provides insights into the vibrant NFT community on the internet computer. Question. How close-knit and supportive is the ICP community in your experience? And how do members actively engage, connect, and collaborate? Answer. The ICP community is incredibly supportive. I receive messages worldwide sharing stories from many builders on ICP. We exchange feedback, ideas, and support. And that's true. I can attest to this. When I have issues sometimes, Agito is definitely somebody that I go to myself. Not just for NFTs. He's kind of my NFT mentor. Definitely. Because he's been in the game for a while, but yeah, just personal stuff too. Just Agito is one hell of a dude, one hell of a guy. So definitely check out Icy Bucks and Wagny. Next, right? So we have some interesting metrics, right? Fundamentals, let's say. So with 485 million code commits analyzed across 818,000 public repos, the Electric Capital 2023 developer report is out. ICP is amongst the fastest growing ecosystems with a 37% overall developer count increase. Let's dive in. So let's go in and look at this. Well, how many developers are on the internet computer? Well, it looks like we have 161 as of December 31st, 2023, 161 full-time developers who committed code 10 plus days out of a month. That's a full-time developer. Now, monthly active developers. So this is full-time active. So if you take this, we're looking at about 805, it looks like. 805 total, but these are only original code authors, count toward developer numbers. Developers who merge pull requests, developers from fork commits, and bots are not counted as active developers. Let's go. Now, total internet computer repos. Repositories are sourced from the open source crypto ecosystems GitHub, so 9,230 of those. 3,527,435 total internet computer commits on the original code, right? Just like the other one. Now, monthly active developers, as you see back here, about 12, it got up to about 23, went down, kind of went up, started scaling up a little bit, right? Things are looking pretty decent. Okay, multi-chain developers. So we got total monthly active developers, and then down here we have multi-chain developers. So, the internet computer is a multi-chain ecosystem. I would call it a metropolis. Let's not just call it an ecosystem. Let's call it a multi-chain metropolis, right? It's a metropolis because everybody in the world can interact with it. It's a metropolis, like a metropolis city, right? It's metropolis. This is the metropolis cryptocurrency. Look at the multi-chain developers going way up. Look at that. I mean, we're just, going into 2024, it's not as much, but that's because we're starting a new quarter, right? The last quarter of the year is where a lot of the big things happen preparing for the next year. But as you see, the same thing happened here, but ICP went way up too. And you got to think of the price. When the price went way up, more multi-chain developers came in, the price kind of cools down. This is where you get in. This is where you start developing though. At 88, you don't want to develop at 150 and then have it go all the way down to 88, because then when the price is up, and as you see, those are just multi-chain, there's over 1,000 total monthly, and it's still all the way up at 644, which is holding support like right over here. Yeah, right here. We're holding support. So we broke this level, kind of retested it, broke out, And then now we're testing the support of the developer. It's kind of the same thing as a chart. So single chain, how do we get to the single chain? There we go. Single chain developers. So there's 3 of them. As you see, that one's going up too. Let's see where it went up here. Yeah, so it followed that way up, and the multi-chain, it followed it up as well, because Discover just went into Solana. We're seeing a lot of cross-chain collaboration with Ethereum, with Bitcoin, with all of that stuff. So this is really cool. Man, I love seeing stuff like this. This makes me happy. This is the kind of stuff I live for. So part-time developers, as you see, it went up. We're not going to go over this as much. I just kind of wanted to paint a picture for you guys so you understand what the internet computer is doing. This is just amazing. So 300-400, and these are just part-time. So there's a lot of full-time active developers. So let's look at the full-time though, full-time. So full-time is right here. Yeah. So full-time is doing really good too. One-time developers, there's not as many one-time, except when the price goes up. Those are just people trying to, oh yeah, we're going to make $1 million right now building this. No, you build it over here and then you ride the wave up. That's what you do. Or you wait till it goes down like this and then you start building, right? Come on. I think I might have to utilize these charts, because I'm sure that these charts coincide with the price of ICP moving up. So if you guys haven't got this, let me link this over here for you, because this could really be an indicator that we can use alongside technical analysis for the internet computer. So we'll get into the price here in a minute. We're 30 minutes into it, so we will get into the price. I think this is the last thing we're going to look at before the price. But I just wanted to, there was a lot of news today, and this is just absolute fire. So monthly active developers, newcomer developers, that's cool. Emerging developers, and then we have established developers. So this is pretty cool. I mean, they have so many, total part-time, and you can see the percentage: 3-year 450%, 2-year 37%, 1-year 2%. Full-time has gone down last year. Let's see, multi-chain's down 42%, emerging 37%, established 57%, single chain 16%. So this is all looking good. And over the last few years, this is just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, all the commits. I mean, just look at it go way up. I mean, this is big. Even at the bottom, it's 11,000. So let's look at the crypto bubbles. Oh, man, I wanted it to be all red. That sucks, dude. When I brought this chart up, everything was red. It was all red. I wanted to show you an all red crypto bubble, but dang it, they ruined it. The only one that wasn't red is like the stable coin. It was like one stable coin that was green. But anyway, we got Link going up now. Mana, Render, just nothing's doing a whole lot. The market is making a giant correction. TRX. Whenever Bitcoin dumps, TRX pumps. That's why I like TRX. It's really good to use as like a hedge against inflation on Bitcoin. That's not financial advice. That's just what I've noticed. When Bitcoin goes down, TRX goes up. That's just the way it works. So yeah, ICP down 4.5%. Now I do want to look at it against Bitcoin though. Now we'll have a lot more green bubbles coming here against Bitcoin. As you see, TRX against Bitcoin, right? TRX is moving against Bitcoin. And you can also say some of these other ones, TIA, TON, just some of these garbage coins. Link isn't a garbage coin, though. USDC. But yeah, BNB is not a garbage coin. It's only up 0.6%, though. Bitcoin Cash is good. Ethereum's good. So, let's see ICP. Down 3.9%. Compared to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin used the Bitcoin hammer on every crypto that had Bitcoin dominance factors, right? Bitcoin used the Bitcoin hammer lots of times. So let's look at the CFGI before we go into the charts. We're in fear right now. This is a good thing. Why is being in fear a good thing, you ask? Well, we're 31% fear. People are scared right now. This is when I'm buying. This is a 1050, 1080. This is the time to get into the internet computer. Again, not financial or trading advice. This is just common sense. When the fear is so down, the whales are neutral. They're waiting for you to get in. There's no impulse for the retail market. The technicals are looking negative. Volatility is negative. Price score negative. Volume negative. But look at the social and the search. People are looking, well, what is going on? Where's a good time to buy? Well, when everybody is saying that it is absolutely the end for everything, that's when you purchase. But if we look on the 15-minute, we are in greed. And that's why I say that in the short term, because 1050 is a huge level of support. And this is right in our bull flag area. Volatility is positive, volume positive, impulse positive, technical neutral. Whales are negative though on the 15. They're trying to push the price down further. The whales want to buy this at $8. And I hope they can't do it. I hope they can't do it, because 1050 is a good support level, but I don't like to see the whales being negative when everything else is positive. Why are the whales negative? Well, they want to make more money. They want to push it to the ground so they can make more millions of dollars when it goes up to 16 and that $20 target. But if we do break 1050, this bull flag isn't going to play out that I'm going to show you. So let's look at the daily. It's going to be horrible. I already know that. 29. I already knew that. But that's good. This is a really good daily purchase area at 29%, man. We're almost in extreme fear. We're almost in extreme fear. If this drops like another 4% or something, or another couple percentage, we could be in extreme fear right now. You know, so very, very fearful. Yeah, so now let's go look at the volume. As you see, the volume went up, but the price went down. How is that possible? How is that possible? Well, I'm going to tell you, this sell-off is most of the volume. There's been sell-off after sell-off after sell-off, okay? So we weren't able to get back up to this support level that broke. We tested this area as support, and then it touched it a couple times and broke. So that means when we come back, we get this V-shaped recovery that I was looking for, this kind of double bottom or V-shaped recovery. You can see that this is an absolute test of this level up at 1125 again. So we should be able to break out, because we tested it here, got rejected, tested it again, got rejected. So as long as we can get from 1130 to 1136, there's a real big chance we're going to break this and at least head back up to 1143 and then test 1156. That's just on this though, with the volume and everything. We're number 44. We have moved down to number 19 now, which is okay. We're still in the top 20, which is still good. Now let's do some technical analysis. This is beautiful though. The first thing that I want to point out to you, fine people, smash that like button, subscribe, hit notification bells, because when this breaks out, I am going to make either a short or a quick upload. So we're going to be watching this. This went all the way down to my price target. Let me just show you, hold up, before we erase this, 1050 right here, 1119, 1153. And then, yeah, so that's what I want to show you. Let's get rid of these. So if you look here, with this RSI level, okay, going up, this is going to hold support. This is the weekly chart. As soon as we were able to break out above this level with volume, and it did do exactly what I said, it kind of went sideways for a while before a breakout of that level, exactly how I called it at 330. And if we made a break, we'd go blast off nuclear, and we did. So I'm actually not saying we're going to go blast off, but if we can hold this, which we're 3 points above it now, we were only about 0.2 above it when I started this video. So if we can hold this area, bounce off of this volume, which means we're going to have enough volume to sustain a movement to the upside, then this bull flag right here could end up really playing out by February 12th or even before that. This is the area that I'm really looking at for this massive bull flag breakout. And as you see, this area right here is going to be a massive bull flag. This actually touched this with also this 1150 or 1050 range. So I want to show you how this bull flag and upward trending support line intersects right here with this bull flag. So that means there's a lot of support right here. And then we got the EMA 9 at 970. So this is why I did not think we were going to go below $10. And as you see, we hit right off of my exact line. What did it go to? 1045. I called 1050. How close do you want me to call? But yeah, no. So this is good. You just need to watch my videos so that you can know these price targets. You get in at these prices. I would have had it at 1055. So even if you bought at 1055, 1045 is good, right? You're at 1109. You made a 59-cent profit, 54-cent profit, right? Off of that. Hold on, 55. Yeah, 54-cent profit off of that. So yeah, this is cool. And we have this breakout of a bull flag. If we can continue up and touch the top of this and have this volume increase, we need these whales to start being bullish though. So I think what they want is the price to kind of sustain in here for a couple of weeks and then break out. The only difference is where this bull flag will break out. If we break out here, then we go to $21. Now, if we break out on the 12th, it brings us to about 2023, still at $20 level. So bull flag breakout. And as long as we stay above this simple moving average for the weekly RSI, and we can keep above this EMA 9 and this kind of, symmetrical triangle, stay in there or break out to the upside, then we are going to stay bullish and the market is going to recover. We could see ICP go back up into this 80 area and end up at $20 before another cool off that brings us back down. The only thing is when we move up this time, this RSI is going to start moving up, and the moving average of the total is going to move up here, and then that is going to be what sets us down. So we're going to have another sustainable movement to the upside in the near future if we can stay above this. But it isn't going to be sustainable for too long. We're going to need a cool off, but we don't need a cool off right now. We need a cool off, say at like $20. We pump up to 86 and then kind of go sideways for a while. Let this moving average come down. So if we just keep going up, it's going to get dangerous on the internet computer. I'm going to let you know that because we can't just keep going up forever with this RSI up. Now, the weekly could be sustainable for a little while like that. Okay, we could move to 20 and have a good thing, because if we look on this monthly, we are really starting to see this pump up, but we're still oversold right now on the monthly. We're 11 points, about 10.46 points above the simple moving average on the monthly, which just skyrocketed with this candle. So we have a lot of area to move up here on the monthly. So the larger time frame, we just need to kind of cool off on the weekly a little bit, and I think that's what's happening right now. We needed a cool off period on the weekly. The monthly's looking good. Let's go look at the daily. And then we'll do some TA on the daily instead of just stuff like this. But as you see, we have been pushed down. We were overbought in the daily. It's harder to sustain a significant pump above this area on the daily. Now, the weekly consists of more volume and more trading activity. The daily is easily rejected by being overbought. And as you see, this line has pushed us down. We kind of want this, though, on the daily. This is looking like an area where we can sustain another significant movement, even up to, 92 on the daily. I mean, that's really high on the daily for this peak over here. But yeah, if we can get back above this, which means we are going to hold support at 1050, this is going to start to come down. And if we can get a V-shaped push to the upside and enough volume, say 250, 300 million, that's all we need for a small movement, is a little bit of volume to break out of this area, then we're good. We don't even need a lot of volume. We just need sustainable volume, and this to kind of trend down as this trends up. And yeah, we're good to go. So now we still have a bullish pattern right here. Okay, get out of here. Okay, we do have an ascending triangle here as well on the daily. Okay, I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, we're going to call it right there. Ascending triangle to a T. This is a continuation pattern. I mean, you could say there was an ascending triangle here and it broke to the downside, which it did. So that kind of wrecks that one. But, ooh. Okay, well, there is not an ascending triangle. Sorry. I mean, you can connect these 2 points. It's just sketchy. I like to see 3 points at least, but you can connect a candle with 2 points. So we will say this is an ascending triangle. It just doesn't look great. But as long as we can stay in this range right here, we're good to go. And we could see a test of 1446. I think we're going to go back up to 13 though. This is an area I see us testing pretty soon. Now there is a lot of bearishness in the market right now, but we're starting to get oversold right now. So the market is really starting to correct itself. 15-minute. As you see, we were hella oversold right here. And the price was able to break through that on the 15-minute, and we started this nice recovery, okay, on this. Now, we are also going to be having a falling wedge. If we kind of scoot this back, okay, scoot it back even further. Let's move this down. Okay. We have a massive falling wedge that we are testing right now. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. So we have a nice falling wedge right here. It did test the bottom side of it with a lot of volume right here, but we could end up back up at $12.23. This is looking pretty good. We're testing this area right now at 1109. We just broke up the EMA 9 at 1093 on this 15-minute. Let's go to the 21 and see where our resistance lies. Okay, not at 21. 50. So we're testing at 1106. We just broke out, and we're also testing this downward trending resistance line. So if we break up here, the next move is 1139. Okay, you could even say we don't have to go from the top of here. You could just say from right here, falling wedge. Okay, top of the wedge 1140. Then we're going to be testing 1156 and then the top of the wedge. So this all kind of depends on volume being able to stay above this EMA 50 and Bitcoin and how the dominance is affecting ICP right now. But yeah, we're looking really good on that one. Let's look at the hour though. Not really going to look at the 30-minute. Yeah, so the hour also has a nice falling wedge. We did kind of break to the downside of it just a little bit. But that happens sometimes. It's still trading in this pattern, you know, oscillation from top to bottom. So now if I do it like this, that's still a falling wedge, except, yeah. So that's still a falling wedge, just doesn't look as good. Let's bring it out further so it looks better. The only reason it didn't look good is because of that. So yeah, we have falling wedges happening here, and you could even kind of bring it all the way up to here. I mean, whoops. So yeah, this is just a very bullish signal. Everything is looking like a recovery right now, for sure. Recovery. It looks like it for sure. So, and then we're going to have some serious resistance at 1159, which is going to be the 50-hour moving average exponentially. So we are above on the hour. Let's look at this 4-hour, because the CFGI said they were really bearish on the 4-hour, and look why. Oh my God, dude, this looks like a big recovery area. This 4-hour chart. Oh my goodness, let's get rid of all this stuff. Wow, we're testing this line right now. This is looking bullish to me. This you know, holding of the support level here. So I'm going to be looking for a falling wedge on the 4-hour. Yes. So there is going to be a test either of 1183, 1150, and of course we're going to hit 1117. It looks like we're going to hold support here from, where is it? 1096 down to 1054. Okay, so if anything happens, we're going to have a double support right where we're at 1070. There's a big double support there. So I see us bouncing and testing the top of this at 1167. I really do. And if we can break out there, we're going to have resistance at 1230, but then we could end up back at the top of this wedge at 1370. I'm looking for this $13 level. This $13 level is something I've been looking to for a little while. Now, this head and shoulders pattern did play out almost perfectly, unfortunately. If we go from here to the neckline, which is going to be right about here, we take this to the neckline, and then look, 1086. Told you exactly. Yeah. So I did mention this head and shoulders pattern. I didn't want it to be true. This was a while ago. I did this, but yeah, head and shoulders. This one, and it's just barely higher. It's like, where did it close? 1244. Oh, 12.8. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so 1391 closed at 1328. High of 1380. Yeah, so this one was barely lower. 1388, 1396, 1412. But where did it close? 1389, 1387. So this one was barely 2 cents above this one. This is barely a head and shoulders pattern by 2 cents. 2 cents. And it broke exactly down to this price target right here, maybe a little bit lower, but that's a pretty good price target for that head and shoulders. That sucks that it played out. It was just a very weird looking one, but we have a lot of bullishness right now. We've seen ascending triangles break to the downside. We've seen descending triangles break to the upside, but it looks like we're testing volume right now. And look at these areas. These are the areas to watch over here. So let's move this. $10.54. Write these down. 1078, 1096, 1149, 1183, 1227, 1230, and 1370. Now, there is going to be a couple areas that I'll be watching in here, but they're not as significant at like 1280. Okay, and then maybe at like 1317. But those first ones that I told you are going to be the most significant. I think that's about all we're going to have. Let's take some questions now. Get into the questions. Meta Owl. So I hope everybody got their box tokens. We sent out the box tokens. I'm going to double check and check addresses. I sent them all out in the same day. I double checked, did all the addresses. So if you didn't get it, hit me up on Twitter. I don't really check open chat that much, but I will check it every now and again to see what's going on. But if you didn't get your tokens, let me know. We got to research and figure out what happened because that's not cool. That's not cool. I know the other 4 people got them. So one person didn't get them. I'm not going to name names because that's nobody's business. But yeah, so if you didn't get your box tokens, hit me up, dude. I got you. We'll figure it out. Just send me your address. We'll look it up. We'll figure out if they were sent, what happened. That's it. We got you. And he said, I got it at 1059, 1049. I would have had a buy order at 1055 myself, 5 cents above that level. But you never know. It could have went to 1051. You have a buy order at 1049. Don't go through. But you never know that. So just pick the price target that feels right for you. That's all I got to say. Dave P. What's up, dog? Hit that like button, subscribe, notifications, and share this. Because when I get my weekly reports on YouTube, it tells me how many comments, how many shares, how many likes. All those things are very important to YouTube. And they're all free. You don't have to pay anything to support the channel. It's pretty cool. He said, I bought. Nice. Bought that in it. Oh, he bought that NFT live, man. Thank you, bro. That's cool, man. And you got a cool Renegade. And now you're going to get another one airdrop because I know you already have one. So you at least have 2. So you're going to get another one airdropped on February 9th, $60 each, right? So that's pretty cool. ICP more affordable soon. It actually was more affordable right now. That's why I set these price targets. These are my buy areas. When I set these price targets, this is where I dollar cost average. I don't say 1050, I'm going to put $1 million, all my money in. No, I'm going to put more money as lower it goes. That's how you do it. Stacking my NNS investments because of these dips. The NN investments. Damien, what's up, dude? Yo. Going to have over 1,500 ICP by tonight. Dang. I'm getting closer. Every grant that I get, I'm putting more money back into that neuron every single time, whether it be 25, whether it be 100. So I'm stacking them. Once I start making more money on YouTube and with sponsorships, I'm going to be buying as much ICP as I can. Right now, I just earn it. I earn ICP. That's how I do things. So it's all moon bags, really. All moon bags. I do have some investments, though. But for the main part, that's how I do it. Hello, Renegades. Foxfire, my guy. Hit that like button. He said I licked it. He licked the like button. Don't do that on a public computer, please. And maybe put some alcohol on your screen before you do that. I don't know. I'm kind of a germaphobe a little bit. But yeah, Thorazine, my guy. The Thorazine Shuffle. The Thorazine Shuffle. Filipino women, nice. I used to have a Filipino girlfriend, actually. She's cool. She went on to get married after we broke up. I guess I'm the guy who gets women ready for marriage. No, I was married once too, but yeah, she was cool though. We're still friends. Her brother was one of my good friends. He passed away. That was kind of hard, but yeah, good dude. Steven Henman, I miss you, bro. Miss you, bro. All right. I've already stacked my ICP at dollar cost average at 475, locked, he said. However, hold on, where's the however? However, I have about 328 ICP unlocked. I may try to trade when it hits 20-ish and accumulate on the way up. So this man is a genius. Obviously, he has not taken Thorazine because his brain wouldn't work so good. So it's a funny name, 007. But what I want to say is he has his long-term bag and his short-term bag. That's what we talk about so much on here. Yeah, you want moon bags, but you have to know that crypto sucks with volatility. It also could be awesome with volatility. That's what you need to know. So when you have your long-term bag, pick a crypto that you're like, dang, the fundamentals are going to be around for a while. If there's 8-year neurons, people are locking their crypto for 8 years. Most of the crypto is locked for 8 years, which means the project is most likely going to be lasting at least 8 years from today. So that's how I look at it. And so the long term and the short term, yeah, ICP could have some big price pumps. As you saw in the last monthly candle, we went absolutely parabolic. So that's the way to do it. You guys are smart. You know what you're doing. Institution buying coming on the 24th. This could be a big catalyst in why the price is going down. Now, institutional investing is a good thing. An ETP can manipulate the price. So we need to also be aware of that because we're not stupid, guys. I love ICP. I love the internet computer. Definity is the best contributor to the internet computer. But when institutions come in the market with the Bitcoin futures ETF, the market went down from 70,000 to 15,000. Then we get the Bitcoin spot ETF. We go from 49,000, a nice little bear trap. And we go all the way down to 40,000, absolutely wreck the market because why? They want to buy in cheaper. There's somebody who said something, I think it was Crypto Zombie a long time ago. My first couple of videos, I said it. He said, when retail investments miss the boat keeps going. But when institutional investors miss the boat backs up. And the boat's backing up right now. The boat is backing up for Bitcoin, for the internet computer, so that they can get in at cheaper prices, wreck the weak hands, and then make their money in the bull market like every smart person does. So we just got to be smarter and prepare for what they're preparing for. When the price goes down, we just accumulate. We're like, yeah, thank you, institutional investors, for dropping the price. Appreciate that. So when they say institutions, I'd like to know specifics, which institutions. So look up Valor Inc. You can look up Valor Inc. and you can go in to Valor Inc. and you can see all of the institutions that they support. And then you can probably look up ETPs for Valor Inc. Actually, let's do that right now. I don't know if you can. It might take a lot of searching. But let's just look up ETP Valor Inc. Valor issues exchange-traded products that enable retail and institutional investors to access digital assets like Bitcoin in a simple and secure way. Okay, Valor Inc. Institutions. A physical backed ETP. Yeah, see, this might be hard to find. We can go into Valor Inc. Geez. Let's see, investment products. Okay, there's the investment products, reporting news content, about. Dang. Let's go to about. Valor Inc. issues exchange traded products that enable retail and institutional investors. So I don't know if it's an actual, like, what institutions. I think this is just enabling it for all institutions to get in. That's what I'm seeing here. Executive team, Valor Asset Manager, Valor Advisors, careers, Neo DeFi. Oh, wow. Let's look where the internet computer is. Can we search ICP? It's just, it doesn't tell us. So it looks like they're just opening it up for the traditional, not the traditional, but the institutional market. That's what looks like is happening over there, which is cool. That means it's not limited. Like, it isn't just like, you know how the ETF is like Goldman Sachs, it's BlackRock, all of those, whatever, you know, big conglomerates get in. They submit something to the authorities, like, hey, can we do this to the SEC? And the SEC says yes, and then we have an ETF. Then I think it's the same kind of thing over, you know, there. The Valor Inc. got the approval from the European Union to be able to offer these products, a lot like Grayscale or something like that. So you got to look at it that way. So anyone who comes in, like from BlackRock, right? BlackRock, if they have an ETF, right, they can let, say, McDonald's, not McDonald's, but we'll say McDonald's can now invest in Bitcoin through BlackRock. So I think Valor Inc. is like an intermediary for the institutional investors to be able to purchase, kind of like a GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, something along those lines, but more of a government type thing. I think that's how it is. And you guys can, you know, double check me, let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. But that's the way that I understand it. He announced it. Well, so which institutions is the problem? We know Valor Inc. Is the subsidiary for the institution. So missed that. That's okay. You can ask twice, guys. I don't mind that kind of stuff. We're here to always double check stuff, man. Don't worry about that. We're good. But also, thank you, Damien. Like, all you guys are my peeps. Any thought on Horizon? I used to invest in Horizon. I actually still have some in a wallet. Not gonna lie to you, I think I earned it on like one of those when I used to use like auto faucets and micro wallets before, like, you know, I was just accumulating crypto. I had no money to buy it, and then crypto came and it just changed like my whole situation, right? I mean, I just had so many bills that I couldn't buy crypto, so I was earning it. But now I know crypto. What up, Jeff? Nice dip today. Picked up some more at 1050. See, this is why these levels are so important, man. I know you probably would have known that level anyway, but when you watch my videos, there's a reason that I do this TA and keep doing it. I mean, if I wasn't good at TA, I would just stop and just do news, but the TA works and it helps us all make money. So Meta Owl is my guy. I think everybody got there. So those who sold are getting wrecked. He said, my funds clear tonight. That means you should be able to take it off of the market if you're talking about the funds clearing from your bank. If you're talking about you're getting paid, kind of sucks that you're a little late on that one. I'm sorry. So Clipster, what's up, guy? My guy. Okay, we're going way too long now. I just want to thank you guys for everything. You know, this has been 2023 was a very hard year, man. I didn't think I was going to make it through 2023 at times, man. There was, like, I kept making videos, I kept pushing through, but like behind the scenes, I was having a hard time. And I just want to shout out all those people who had my back, all you guys for sticking with me through the garbage. And now it's just opportunities to buy. When it went to $3 and under, things were sketchy, but I still believed in it, and a lot of you did too. do. But now we're getting the other people that are starting to notice. And that's okay. You don't have to be Bitcoin at $1. You don't have to be ICP at $3 to make a lot of money. You bought Bitcoin at 8 grand, you still made all the way up to 70 grand, right? And that's what is $7,999 more than $1. So I mean, that's pretty easy math, but it just makes a clear point that Bitcoin, go look at Warren Buffett, man, one of the richest people in the world. How did he make his money? Well, patience. That's all it is. The people who don't have patience, getting wrecked. You have patience, you make money. All right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP.